let them all read up. Fire in my soul, fire in my heart. Till you see me on the other side of stars. I'm going.
Oh, the journey starts from where we do first step. No one's sure what lies ahead before them friends. Rose maybe, rough and tough. The way we'll live somewhere.
Nothing easy, get up and go, get it go.
Sometimes this journey is about cliches. Not about the destination of the world. No matter how far,
No matter how far,
how you go,
how you go.
how long can you
Ain't no time to waste. Gotta set your light, go get it burning.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be discussing our first thoughts on Persona 3 Reload at large. So, today I have with me Epic. Introduce yourself, Epic.
Hello everyone, I'm the editor and the guy who is doing guest only right now.
Yes, he is. So how should we dive into this? So I have a long, complicated history with Persona 3 at large, and I stumbled upon the game the first time when I was around like 5 or so, and that was the portable version. And when I got older, I realized I didn't like that version, and I recently played Fest. I played it around like a few months ago. Like I beat it around a few months ago. So for me personally, playing Fez and Reload back to back, Reload has been an amazing experience so far. It's the same game, yet it still has a breath of fresh air at the same time because there's so much new stuff that wasn't in Fez, and I want to show an appreciation of I want to show appreciation towards Atlas for adding such a new light to Persona 3 at large, and this is coming from someone who is very experienced with Persona 3 at large, because I've seen the ending multiple times, I've played the game multiple times, I just love Persona 3, and it's my favorite game in the series. And with the Reload just coming out, I've enjoyed my experience so much so far, and I really hope that there's more to come in the future that can just even impress me even further. That's my piece.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for you to be so collected with your like thoughts there. Talking so, one of our other co-host Phantom, I'm currently couldn't make it, so I'll parody what he kind of sent me in DMs, but kind of first my thoughts on Reload myself. I'm loving the game thus far. You know, I'm not a massive Persona 3 key player. Yeah, I have gone through like I think like if memory serves me, I'm up to about.
Pretty sure you got up to June in Fez.
Yeah, I was playing Fez in the downtime like before Reload came out, but I like had to stop playing in favor of finishing other projects, just only being the major one.
Let's see.
Yeah, and like I said before, it's just Persona 3 Reload adds such a new light to this game, and I don't know if you feel that way, but that's how I feel. This game, from what I've played, is just so fucking amazing so far. It's just, to me, everything from the combat to the storyline to the new voice actors, like, holy fuck, we can even make a whole fucking separate video on how good the fucking voice actors are if we wanted to. Like I love these new voice actors. Don't get me wrong, Yuri Lowenthal has a place in my heart, but I kind of feel like Alex Lee. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, so correct me if I'm wrong. But he just adds a new light to Makoto that Yuri wasn't able to cover. And Yuri is still one of my favorite voice actors, but Alex Lee takes that is tied with Yuri. So that's just me. I don't know how you feel about the music. I don't know how you feel about the voice acting. So why don't you get into your thoughts on that?
Honestly, okay, so the biggest reason I was like excited for Reload was actually the OST. I'm not gonna lie about that. I deeply enjoy the Persona OSTs, and like I like in the background I've been running a Persona related TTRPG, and I've been having to listen to the OSTs like back to back to make sure like they fit for what I want them for. And like I'm very excited to hear the rest of Reload's OST, because thus far everything I've seen has deeply impressed me. I might throw in footage of like me at like 1 a.m. and trying to explain my thoughts. I might not. But it's like my biggest problem with 3 always had been it was way too ambitious for the console it was on. Tartarus was such an amazing concept, but utterly failed just because the PS2 didn't have enough power. And we don't talk about portable.
That is another thing I want to get into too, is that Tartarus feels so fucking alive now because of what they did and made changes to in Reload. Like, it feels like it feels like this is a completely new game with the same characters. Now, with the changes that are made to Tartarus, it just, I can't express like how much that I love has been changed to make me even love it more. I just love Tartarus now. I'm not gonna lie, when I was playing through Fez, I absolutely fucking despised Tartarus. I hated it. Now I love it. It's still one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite dungeons. It's one of my favorite dungeons ever in a goddamn Persona or RPG now, since that Reload has come out. It's gonna be very hard to top Tartarus now since Reload is actually made Persona. I don't know if you feel that way, but that's how I feel.
Yeah, I remember I commented. I remember I commented on it when we got like one of the trailers of Tartarus up higher in the floors. But I like commented on like how Tartarus now really feels alive and, much more importantly, like more alien. Like this kind of weird mix between being the unnatural kind of feel of a man-made structure, such as strike, kind of juxtaposed to the very natural like chaos out of the halls of Tartarus.
Which like everything that has been changed from like the way that the shadows move and everything, I still feel like that's kind of the same, because if you make like one small wrong movement, the shadows will still chase you down and you will absolutely get fucking demolished. But that's just me. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I personally like that aspect, that if you do like one thing wrong, then it's kind of fucked, but whatever. That's just me personally.
Yeah, like the kind of the biggest thoughts I can say on like difficulty thus far is the game still feels difficult. I'm playing on normal myself. Kiz has been playing on Merciless. Kiz has been playing on Merciless because he's mentally ill.
Oh, fuck you. You simp over Mitsuru. You have way more problems than I do, bro.
At least I'm willing to admit it.
All right.
Like kind of like wanting to launch into the other like bit I was actually really I really do want to talk about is the OST. Now I'm not sure how Persona Combat at large feels, but like this is everything I was expecting and more from Reload.
Yeah, that I'm not gonna lie to you, I have a favoritism towards the original OST, but from what I've heard so far, this OST does immense justice to the original OST for Persona 3, and that's
yeah, I remember Phantom last night, kind of saying that he didn't quite like the new version of Mass Destruction.
Great work out there.
Okay, but you know, also Mass Destruction is perfect, and making any rendition of it is already a tough task.
But yeah, so far I've been impressed with Reload, and so far I am enjoying the experience like fucking massively, and I am really excited to see what Atlas does with the Persona 3 name or title later in the future, if they do anything with it. And I'm highly excited for the answer, because the answer was announced not that long ago, and I will be purchasing that DLC to see if it holds up to this day. But that's just me. I'm excited to see the rest of the game, to give a review on it, we can make a review video on it. Yeah, so that's my final thoughts on everything. How about you, Epic?
Oh, pretty well.
I'll read off Phantom's thoughts right now, just for the sake of brevity.
Alright.
I feel like the game could do some things better. I do feel the censorship is a bit much. But I think the game does so good at most of the important stuff. Overall, I think it's safe to say it's a pretty good remake. And then he make a gag about wanting fantasy content, but you know. Honestly,
yes,
here's kind of like the biggest takeaway from like the release of Reload is Atlas is never gonna be able to make the Persona 3 community happy, especially since it's such a massive divide between fans of Fez and fans of Portable. I guess the kind of big thing to say about this all really in total is that P3 has had a lot of iterations, not all of them great, but at the end of the day, Reload is going to be a really good experience for those who haven't had a chance to play the original 3 just because as you didn't want emulated or you weren't particularly interested in Portable.
Yeah.
And that's really the whole thing I think people are missing, is that this is a remake thing to get free to a more broad audience. So what if it's a little more like 5? I think 5 did a lot of things right.
With the shanky story and all that, but But anyways, that's gonna be the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Maybe perhaps check out our Jester Persona 4 challenge run. Just saying, it's out there. You don't have to, but we'd appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe.
Please don't.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Please don't let me losing sleep over just to only make it get flooded by Reload. Yeah, anyways, I hope you all have a good day or night wherever you guys are watching this, and we'll see you guys next time with Jester Only Part 2 or Persona 3 Reload Part 1 from me.
All right, we've covered
And
everything
Persona
on
3
this.
Reload challenge videos later in the future. So, yeah.
Have a lovely day,
See
everyone.
you all next time.
Full moon again, crazy